What is up, everybody? In today's video we have the top 3 builds in NBA 2K20 after the recent patch, after the shooting patch, everything that happened. All I ask you guys to do is leave a like. Let's aim for 100 likes in the video. Share the video to everyone of your friends and hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Now, what we want to do today, show the top 3 builds. Now, obviously I'm going to give you a couple of other sleeper builds that I think are really good in my opinion. Or if you don't agree with me, tell me in the comment section down below which build you think is the best build after the recent patch, because I feel like my build is the best build, and that's the build I'm going to show you off first off. Is my point guard. Now, if you're making a shooting guard, I would not recommend making a shooting guard this year. Last year, yes, in 2K19 you always make a shooting guard, but in 2K20 you want to choose the point guard version. But the shooting guard version, you do get a little bit more attributes. But on the flip side, you can't get as many badges as the point guard version does. So the skill breakdown you want to choose is half shooting, half playmaking, with a quarter finishing and quarter defense. Then you want to go down to the one where it gives you the most speed, most vertical, and most acceleration. Now, what you want to upgrade first is upgrade your close shot, driving layup, and driving dunk all maxed. And then you want to upgrade your shooting fully maxed, so your mid-range, your three-pointer, your free throw, and your post fade. And then on the defensive end, you want at least 7 or 8 badges for defense. I'm going to show you later in the video why that is. I'm going to show you the badges that you need for every build. So I actually have 20 playmaking badges on my main player, and I feel like it's a little bit too many playmaking badges, but each to their own, because I don't think ankle breaker doesn't really work that much this year. Either does tight handles. I feel like handles for days, floor general, stuff like that works, but that's what I have at the end. 4 finishing, 21 shooting, 19 playmaking, and the 8 defensive. I always want the 8 or 9 defensive. You need that at least. And I want 6'5" on my play, because I have a 6'4", but 6'5", you don't really lose anything, to be honest. You can still speed boost really good, you can pass perfectly, your shooting doesn't go down, your 3 ball at least, and you're 6'5", which makes you more bigger and more stronger. I want 176 pounds, because on 178, I don't want to be minimum weight, because I want to have a little bit of meat on me, and then go minimum wingspan, and then choose the sharpshooter grand badge, because the sharpshooter grand badge is better, because the shot creator one doesn't really work, slashing one does work, but you're not really much of a slasher, and the defensive one works alright as well, but I highly recommend using that one, the sharpshooting one. Now you want to do silver contact finish and silver giant slayer. I have 5 finishing on mine, because I have gold contact finish and silver giant slayer. Now for the shooting badges, you want Hoff Deadeye, Hoff range extender. I don't like Hoff green machine, but I know a lot of people love it, so I'm going to put it there. My personal favorite is Hoff volume shooter, and I also have gold quick draw, and I have it on Hall of Fame just for that. Hall of Fame hot zone hunter. Tyler shooter doesn't really work for me that much, but I'm going to have Tyler shooter on bronze as well. Have catch and shoot bronze, you need catch and shoot at least, unless you're playing like 2v2s and you don't need it. Hall of Fame Dharma, Hall of Fame Floor General, Hall of Fame Handles for Days, Hall of Fame Quick Step, and you want at least a bronze or silver unpluckable. You want Needle Threader. That Needle Threader badge is the biggest bailout badge I've ever seen. You want that. I love it so much. And then you want Gold Clamps, Gold Intimidator, Bronze Pickpocket, and then I put Bronze Pick Dodger, but you don't need Pick Dodger this year. I put Intimidator as well on my player personally. That's the first build, the Playmaking Shot Creator. This is the second best build in my opinion after all the patches, and this build is disgustingly good on the offensive end. Now, he can shoot lights out, you could play good defense if you know how to play defense, but all you want to do is max out your driving layup. You want that driving layup max as you can. You want your driving dunk at a 62. You want max shooting. Everything as soon as you get to 30 badges, 28 to 30 badges is perfect. I feel like 28 badges is the perfect amount of badges you need for a pure shooter. And then playmaking badges, you want to upgrade your passing accuracy, your ball handling max, and your post moves to 42. The reason why I'm saying this build, because this build on the offensive end and defensive end, as long as you don't drive, you can do everything but drive on this player. You can even dribble with this player. You can do everything. A 76 ball control. You don't need to have any of the special dribble moves. You can still do simple moves to get open with this player. 6'5", I feel like is perfect as well, because you're 6'5", big on defense, big on offense. You'd be perfect. Look at your stats. You got a 58 interior defense, a 47 block, a 75 rebound, a 74 block, a steal, and you got 73 lateral quickness, 73 on a pure shooter, man. This build is disgusting. And then I want minimum wingspan, so I have a 78 off bat. If you get 99.9, you get +6 to that. So you do get an 84 ball control once you hit 99.9, because you gives you +6 once you hit 99.9. It gives you +5 to 99, and then +1 when you hit 99.9. But I also an acrobat for that one. Catch and Shoot Hall of Fame, Deadeye, Hot Zone Hunter, Range Extender, Quick Draw, Green Machine. You can have Tyler Shooter Silver if you want. You can have Volume Shooter Gold and Tyler Shooter Gold. They are the badges I highly recommend, because Difficult Shots does not work this year unless you're playing 2v2s and you're just doing fadeaway mids. I still don't want to use that badge. But the Shot Facilitator I feel like is the second best build behind my build, which is a playmaking shot creator. Now, you even get Gold Dimer, Gold Quick First Step. You can have Gold Floor General. You can have Ankle Breaker. You can have Tight Handle, Space Creator. But I feel like Handles for Days is not really worth putting on this player. But Downhill, definitely. Because when you're on the fast break and you have the ball in your hand, it gives you that speed increase. Now, on the defensive end, Gold Intimidator, Gold Clamps, Silver Pick Dodger, and Bronze Pickpocket. Or you can even have Bronze Bronze Pick Dodger, and then you have Bronze Interceptor. In my opinion, that's the second best build. Now, the third one I have on my list is a center, which a lot of people are sleeping on, is the inside center builds. Now, I've got a couple of extra builds at the end of this video that you guys want to check out. I'll talk about them. I'll just show you screenshots of them. But this is the third build I feel like is the greatest, because you have two really good guard builds, right? You've got the point guard build, you've got the shooting guard build. Now, this is the center build that you should run on threes, right? You got max inside. You want to have that 19 finishing. No shooting. You want at least 3 playmaking. 3 playmaking, so you at least have gold break starter when you're playing on the rec center. Or you can have unpluckable gold. You can have first step gold, whatever you want. Now, max defense. You want to have at least 20 plus. You want 24 defensive badges / rebounding. It's perfect. 19 finishing, 3 playmaking, 1 shooting, 24 defensive. Now, I'm going to show you other way around this build. You can have a shooting Paint Beast or Glass Cleaner Lockdown, they call them. But this, you want it burly all the time. And what you want to do with this player is put in max height, max wingspan, max weight, because you're just being an inside defensive and finishing beast. You're Shaquille O'Neal in his prime. That's what you are with this build. And I highly recommend going with the Rim Protector one, because the Glass Cleaner one's not that really good, really. Let's be honest, this shows you where to get the rebound. See, that's the Shaquille O'Neal build. A1 is Hoff Contact Finisher. Works on everything. You want Silver Lob City Finisher if people throw on your lobs. Backdown Punisher, consistent finisher. You want a lot of these badges, because these badges help you out so much. Relentless Finisher, Hall of Fame as well, and Putback Boss Bronze. Now I just put Catch and Shoot Bronze for that. You can have the free throw one. We can either, I put Quick First Step Silver and then Unpluckable Bronze. But I put Break Starter Gold at the end, because Break Starter Gold is actually the best in rec. Now, Hall of Fame Box, Brick Wall. You want Worm. You want Rebound Chaser. You want Interceptor, Intimidator. You want Rim Protector. There's a lot of badges that you do need for this player. But Interceptor is really good for the park if you know how to use the passing lanes. Now, this is another sleeper build. This is just the extra bit of the builds. Now, this build, I feel like a lot of people love it, but I'm not really much of a fan of it. But I'm going to chuck it in here because it's called the Offensive Threat build. So, best build is Playmaking Shot Creator, then Sharpshooting Finisher, Facilitator, and then I got the Paint Beast / Glass Cleaning Lockdown, the Shaquille O'Neal build. Now, this is the Offensive Threat build. You can have Hall of Fame Finishing and Hall of Fame Shooting badges, but only gold passing badges. So, that is why I like this build, not as much as my build or the inside. Like my build, how you can have gold inside, gold Hall of Fame playmaking, Hall of Fame shooting, and gold defense. That's perfect for that player, you know what I mean? And this is enough badges for this guy. A lot of people make him 6'3", but personally I'll make mine 6'4". But if you have him in this build, you might as well go 6'3", because you are smaller. You're not as big as the playmaking shot creator, but you are a playmaking sharp, if you call it that. Now, 14 finishing, 21 shooting, 16 playmaking, and 4 defensive badges. Now, this is what you look like with a 6'3". You don't lose any shooting, but you do get +1 ball handling. And then I went down to the minimum wingspan, minimum weight, because you get really good shooting. 89.3. You get a 89.3 when you hit 99.9. So you got Hall of Fame Contact Finisher, Hall of Fame Giant Slayer, and then you got Fancy Footwork Hall of Fame and Acrobat Silver if you really want to. That's in my opinion. Now, shooting, Hall of Fame Deadeye, Hot Zone Hunter, Range Extender, Quick Draw. You can have Green Machine, because I know a lot of people love that. Catch and Shoot Bronze, and Difficult Shots if you want that, because you're basically a 2's build anyway. Now I'll go gold Dharma, gold handles for days, gold space creator, gold quick first step, silver unpluckable, and I have floor general. I was thinking about putting floor general gold, but I don't know at that point. Now clamps gold and intimidator silver perfectly for the defensive badges. That's what I, in my opinion. Now the other sleeper builds, if you made this far in the video, drop that like and tell me in the comment section down below what build you think is the best. Now there's a couple of builds that there is. You're going to have a glass cleaning lockdown that can just shoot and play defense. It can't drive and it can't play make. That's a good build. Now you got the 3-level scorer as well. A lot of people are playing 3-level scorer center, power forward, or small forward. That's an alright build as well because you can do everything except for your defense is not that good. But you don't really need really good defense if you're playing the shooting guard position because you're just sitting in the corner anyway. It's not really a good playmaking point guard build. Playmaking point guard builds are playmaking shot creator offensive threats. Now if you want a good shooting build, as I said, sharpshooting facilitator, you got the one I said, the 3-level scorer. Now for the centers, you want the Shaquille O'Neal paint beast / glass cleaning lockdown. You can also have the shooting version of that as well. There's just a lot of builds you can make this year. You can have a pure slasher as well. It's a sleeper build. If you've made this from the video, a pure slasher or a playmaking slasher, trust me, they are really good until they patch the inside defense. Once they patch the inside defense, it won't be as overpowerful. Right now, with the no inside defensive anything, it's just going to be nothing you can do about it. But they are the top 3 builds, plus a couple of extra ones, a couple of sleeper ones I gave you just then. I just want to hear your opinion in the comment section down below. Leave that like, share, subscribe. Catch you guys in the next one. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.